plan for other things later.
Okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall start short while just for information. The live streaming is to go on. And good afternoon from Malaysia. I understand that some of us from Australia, from India, from Africa. So we have good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to attend our AACC's International Women's Day sharing section. And today our theme will be Women Can Do Anything. And thank you very much for you to taking your precious time, spend time with us. And before we start, just allow me to share a quick PowerPoint presentation so that every distinguished guest and friends to understand who we are and then what we are doing. And yeah, we should start. Thank you. And before that, the housekeeping rules will be kindly mute yourself. And then during the middle of the session or end of the program, then you can raise your hand and have some sharing or interaction with our speakers. And also, we shall start on time, a little bit late, 6 minutes, and we finish on time, 5 p.m. Malaysia time. All right. And then let me introduce our organizer today, AACC. Our AACC is official approved register under our Malaysia Ministry of Home Affairs we already 1 year old, 1 year plus, 5th November 2021. And you can see that we are aim for how to facilitate the two continents between Asia and Africa in bilateral trade, education, culture, investment, and everything. And in today's special function, you can see the right-hand side is our executive board members. We do have our AACC chairman, Mr. Ajin Liao is here. Hi. And then our secretary general, Mr. Kucharan is here. And then also our vice chairman, Mr. Thomas, and our vice chairman of Mr. Prince, all our executive board members. And AACC, we are very much focused on different areas. And today is a special event that organized under our women and youth. Also, we do have 3 beautiful ladies in our executive board members, but also we do have a different continents in different region and country have ladies leader as well. So today, our first speaker we are going to share with the team of Women Can Do Anything is our lovely Dr. Savaran. She is the president of our AACC Women and Youth Development, also our ambassador of Governors Liaison. And Dr. Savaran, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon and greetings from Malaysia. Greetings, everyone. It is wonderful to see everyone around the globe. And we in AACC, Asia Africa Chamber of Commerce, welcome all our sisters around the whole world. And we are happy to be with all of you. So let me say welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, we are all gathered here today because of women's, we are having the Women International event. And on behalf of AACC, I would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy Women's Day. And this is our special day, ladies. Today is a day where you should sit back. Today is a day where you should relax. Because sit back and relax with a cup of coffee or tea and tell yourself, look at all the memories look at all that you have done as a lady. Now, to start with, I will first say now, who are these ladies or who is this person? Who is this individual as a lady? I'm a lady. So ladies are beautiful people. And I would say a lady is a wonderful wife. A lady is an outstanding friend. A lady is a marvelous daughter. A lady is an adorable sister. And she is a nurturing mother. Are we not gifted ladies? As such, we have raised sons and daughters who rule the world these days. Our wish is to see on this day that our sisters around the whole world are respected and they're equally treated and they're equally valued. Ladies, today there won't be any presentation from my end. There won't be any slides, but questions which you will later on feel free to ask me. So I would like to say the person who brings us up into the world is our mother. Now, who is a mother? So this being today, ladies can do anything. Let's start from the mother. What is her criteria? Why is she so important? Because a mother is a person who is willing to listen to you. Because a mother has the patience to understand you. The mother becomes your strength of support. And the mother has a heart to care. And she's there for you at any one time. And that is the beauty of this lovely mother, ladies. She can be a sister, she can be an auntie, she can be a daughter. Now, when we spell this word hero, H-E-R-O, always remember, ladies, it never starts without the word H-E-R. And we are there. Now, ladies, and I would, of course, I welcome the gentlemen who are with us today. And the chairman and the board of directors introduction has been officially given by Dr. Sherry. Thank you very much. And I have here with me a few questions which I was approached lately. And I think it is better I will read out what questions and how the answers are going to be for that. Ladies, one is, what is AAC's vision and what are our thoughts? What is AAC's women's thoughts on development? And the second one is asking us about the mission to translate. How do we translate economic cooperation into the increase for youth and beneficiaries? The third one will be, what factors are impacting a woman's ability to lead others? Fourthly, what do you think is the most significant barrier in female leadership? I think all these questions apply to we ladies. And what institutional or social thing that we need for women to be done. So firstly, I would like to start with the first one, AACC's vision and thoughts on Women's Day. So AACC is an international chamber looking deeply into Asia and the African sectors, but not forgetting the Europe and women as a whole. They are all very close to our hearts. And in the AAC, as Women's Week, we want to definitely do something and pass on the message seriously. We want to look at the opportunities to assist, how we can assist the women and youth. Firstly, for the women, there will be a tailored increase calendar of events, which later on, Dr. Sherry will be mentioning what are our programs and when we are having them. And this will be channeled properly. And we have women reps represented around different countries. And these are the leaders and women reps who will be helping to organize our programs and all possible avenues where we can collect, we can promote, we can source fundings. Cooperation will be sourced from the governments, from the private bodies, and funds will also be raised. And countries will be picked to carry out such events. Most important projects will be according to the needs of the African and the Asian countries. Agricultural and women, healthcare and women, education facilities and women, infrastructure and women, innovation and digital transformation, limitless areas that we can do, not only the women and also to the youths. This must be carried out simultaneously. This must be shared equally. Woman power equally returns and charity-based allocations will be done to secure the increased income and participation of women. We have to plan yearly missions. We have to share countries' problems where we are needed mostly. Firstly, we have to be very, very focused in what we do. The next question which we were looking at is, what factors impact a woman's ability to lead others? What are the factors? What sort of ability? Ability to share your ideas, ability to share your thoughts sincerely for the sake of society. Sincere mind, you want to work hard, you want to contribute, you want to see another youth or another Vanita or another woman succeed, and you want to see her smile. Evade all negative problems, women. Evade all unsolved mysteries, if possible. Why? Because we need better education. We need better financial growth. We need equal treatment, and girls and boys For all of them, we need better training of moral values, and we want to train and live and enjoy a peaceful life. And we must be strong, never break down, but stand up for your rights. Be dedicated, be sincere, be kind, and be hardworking. Next, we will go on to say what are our barriers? Why in female leadership? Why are we not there? Why are we not sitting as more CEOs? Why are we not sitting as in better position? But of course, if you compare to many years, we have actually improved. We are having lady prime ministers, lady ministers, lady CEOs, but the number is not enough. So what is the lacking barrier? I practically, in my opinion, I feel that some of us lack that confidence. We must not lack confidence. We have to come out and we be strong and bold and speak up. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to fear anyone. Don't fear. Just say what you want and be honest about yourself. You will feel very good inside if you are very honestly speaking. Women do not have enough shares, as we have noticed, offered to them in any performance. We can't say it's a completely man's world. We are, of course, trying to be equal partners, and we must become partners equally 50-50. And that's the vision of the chairperson of our organization. Women have to contribute. They have to contribute to the home. They have to contribute to the children. They have to look after the husband. They have to look after the elderly. So that means the woman doesn't have enough of time. So sometimes, because they don't have enough of time, they can't go out. This is one more barrier, which they have to privatize. They have to see how they can do these things. And then you have the gender gap, Normally, even you go for a promotion, oh, she's a lady. She will not be able to perform, I'd rather give it to a man, So that sort of things very diplomatically can be sorted. It's the way we approach the person and the way we offer our services and the way we express ourselves. So no financial backing, that's another thing. Not many women have that sort of financial backing. So that is why organizations, more women organizations, strong women organizations who can stand up and tell the government and tell the big private companies, please, we need shares, we need your help. As government, we need something more for the youths, something more for the women. We need more opportunities, more businesses. We have to fight for our rights because most of us do not have that financial backing. And I would say no motivation also. Sometimes, we want to do something, but in the home front, we are stopped. We say, no, I think you have to look after the children. That's more important. So that we have to sit down and we have to tell ourselves, focus ourselves and privatize ourselves. I'm not saying that, no, you shouldn't look after, no, you should do everything. But I think we have to train our men also to share our work equally. So no proper facilities also, some of them in terms of education and even basic opportunities in many countries do not. I do not want to quote the countries. Of course, we are reading and we know. We must go to the root of the problem. We must go and help those women out there, those youths out there who need us more. Then comes the mindset of the men that women are just childbearing tools and responsibility ends. Oh, you're a good wife. Okay, that's enough. No more exposure. But women organizations, please carry on fighting. That's not what we want. We want more than that. We want the equal share. And another barrier we can say that the women are normally bullied by their counterparts, even in terms of workplace also. So these are the things where in cases they become vulnerable truths. So women must learn to fight for their rights. They must break these barriers. They must compete and learn to suppress fear. So that would mean more organizations must do something. And AACC is one of them who sincerely wants to do this more and more. So therefore, the only way we can do is create awareness. So how do we create awareness? We welcome women. We welcome women to be with us. We want to hear what they have to say. There's so many of us out there. do come over and tell us, and let's learn. We will share our knowledge. Not everything we will know. Mostly what comes from you all. Let's both parties share what we can do. So let us hope that there are more organizations, women organizations form, and that they really do a good job. So what institutional and social changes do we expect for women? We can look into laws. Laws are important. Laws should be drawn, and this should be in favor of youth and women. So because laws will provide more freedom and women can act more boldly. Now let us look at the World Women Organization. Hello? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah, Doctor, please continue.
We can hear you. We can hear you. But our audio is off.
And I thought you guys were off. All right. Laws should be drawn in favor of women and of youths. They have separate laws drawn, and this is going to provide freedom, and women can therefore act very boldly. And we have to train. Training is very, very important. We have to train the youngsters. World organizations, please, they should do more. I'm not saying they're not doing, but what actually happens at the World Organization, only a group of people sit up there. Those right down don't even hear of what is happening as activities. Yes, it is a good thing. Every country has a selection of people and they go and do functions, but that's not enough. I mean, more women should participate. More events should be on a greater basis. The government must come up and say, look here, you are equal partners with us. So you will get all the funding you want from me. At least 1 year once, give the women a chance to be free. It is their day. It's a special day. No cooking, nothing at home, no work. It should be that way. And this will definitely, as I mentioned again, freedom is needed. And women must act boldly and demand for what they want. And another thing is we have to look into the needs. Everyone needs something or the other. Everyone has to move fast. And without financial programs, without financial things, we as women must share how we can increase our income. So our mindset, our equality in the gender gap should also be sourced. And this is a very important point on equal basic system. In years to come, I think this will be seen as a more forefront item. There must be competition among women in terms of all basic upgrades. Nothing comes in easy. You've got to work hard for it. More CEOs must lead. More people must come up. More positions must be held. And generally, we must keep all negativity at bay. And we must live a very focused, organized, dedicated, kind, hardworking, honest, and a life where you live. Living and giving. So please share your knowledge equally and socially, mingle with everybody. First impression counts. Make sure that we are well ready, we are well focused, we have the confidence, and then move. Create opportunities for yourself and your women friends. Share your knowledge, share your wealth, organize brainstorming programs from time to time, stand together. And definitely women can do anything. And I believe in that. Women can do anything. And this is your special day, International Women. Please enjoy the day. And saying this, thank you very much. I'm here. We will have questions later. And in between, let's thank our board members and everyone who is present here today for giving a chance. And as President of the Women Empowerment for AACC, I will definitely do my best. And next year, we will be better than what we are this year. And we'll be more focused, carrying out more successful programs for all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Severin.
Wow.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Very
you,
stimulating.
Dr.
Yeah.
Samaran.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Very
Wow,
good.
so encourageable. Yeah, Dr. Samaran, before we proceed, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you can prepare some questions later. We will give around 5 minutes that you can unmute yourself and have a direct interaction with our speakers. All right, and then before we continue, can everybody just turn on your camera? Let us take a photo to remember the precious moment. Yeah. Oh, I saw someone's driving. Drive safely. Safety come first. Yeah. Can everyone just turn on your camera? Yeah, thank you, Navina. Thank you. All right, and looking at the camera, give a biggest smile. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Okay, one more, please. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, a solemn clap for Dr. Samaran. And to me, she is not only our AACC's president and the women and youth, also like a mother, like a sister, like a mentor, and like an advisor. And I appreciate that. So now I will share a little bit, maybe just 10 minutes, then we can continue for our another interaction section. I'm Dr. Cherry. I should introduce myself. Okay, I'm Dr. Cherry, and our AACC team. I'm in charge of education and culture. Also assisting our president on Greater China. And just now, our friend asking me, say, "Hi, Dr. Cherry, where you come from?" So today is International Women's Day, and what I want to share a little bit is a story of myself. And I'm from China, 23 years in Malaysia. Now it's 2023, and I love the place very, very much from bottom of my heart. And I'm not married yet, so I'm not a mother, but I do have 8,000 kids in the journey for the past 23 years in Malaysia. I'm an educationist, and we talk about sharing. The title is Women Can Do Anything, like what Dr. Samaran said. The hero must start from HER. Today, we talk about when we born, and the first person we see in the beautiful world is our mom and our dad, of course. And then the first school that we've been educated is called home. We have 2 teachers. One's called Mommy, one's called Jenny. We learn from them. Like what we always mention, like father like son and like mother like daughter. I have a beautiful mom. Her name is Dr. Zheng. My both parents are medical doctor. Mom working in the women and child specialist back to China. So I remember when I was young, my playground is hospital. The toys is always in hospital. Every department, all the uncle, auntie, doctors always love to call me. And my mom told me I start to speak when I was 9 months old. Due to the special background, my grandpa, also a medical doctor. So when I was young, we be educated that we have to appreciate our parents. We have to be polite. Of course, we have to wash our hands 3 times before you sit in front of the dining table. That's what I remember the most. Then after we grew up, we start our primary school or secondary school. We have a physical school. We have teachers. I believe each of us always have the person touch you the most during your primary or secondary school, even your university time. Very high chances is she, of course, also can be he. We gain a lot of knowledge for the person we love, teacher. They are like our mom. even is a male teacher. Why? They sacrifice their time. They give the best knowledge, transfer to us, in us, educate us. They adding as a mother and same time adding as a father. When we grew up, we finally wearing our medal board. We see that, yeah, bye-bye books. I'm independent. Start in the workforce. We have another education school called company, called the society. We're meeting different friends. Like to me, in our AACC, I met good friends like Dr. Savaran. She can be my mom, my colleague, my coach, my mentor, my sister. We start to appreciate that everything happened with a reason, especially during the past 3 years, pandemic teach us a lot. What's that? Live every single day is the last day of my life. That's what I told myself every day before COVID. Then we sharing about, just now I mentioned, I'm not married, but I got 8,000 kids. Educational, inspiring, amazing. You don't have to be a teacher in the school or in the classroom, like what I shared just now. Can be from home, the first school, can be from the school itself, primary and secondary school, can be from the company or society, a intangible school. And we are learning from each other every single day. Women, they not only sacrifice physically the painful. That was during my childhood, I seen the most. Because being a medical doctor, like in China, we have the traditions when you have a newborn baby and people send a lot of candies, right? And being my mom, adding every day we receive. There's a lot of blessing, happiness sharing with different families. And I love to accompany my mom. And in the hospital and seeing a newborn baby and touch their very tiny, small nose, eyes, and kiss their hand. You feel happy. Once in a while, when I return back to China, then I accompany my mom. We go to supermarket and we go to Pasar Malam or even shopping mall. You know what? 10 times, minimum 8 times. Anytime I accompany her, we will have some strangers and say, "Hi, doctor, you still remember me? And you was the one bring my child to the world. And now she is graduated or he is working in which company and he or she, they have their business. Thank you. And this is my son's child, my grandson. You call auntie, call doctor. You know, your mom, your dad came to this world through her own hand. At that time, I'm being an observer or a third party, an independent party, and looking at the moment, I have tears out. I feel very touchy and proud because only the family members know how many midnights sacrifice she can't sleep. And we receive an emergency call. She have to rush to hospital because the hospital just right in front of my house. And in school, that's the reason I started to tell myself, I want to be a medical doctor holding an intangible knife and kill people's mind. So I started to be a volunteer in the school. In Johor, we have 10 PPT, primary and secondary school. I went to the school to share with the students in the earlier morning. Last time was every Friday, 7:20 to 8:10. And now recently we changed to Thursday, morning 7:20 to 8:10. You share with all the Form 3 students, even primary school students. When you wear a uniform, they call you 小袁老师, they call you Jae-good, they call you teacher, they call you Dr. Cherry. And they also call me mommy. Can I call you mommy? I say, yes, you can. Trust. So we talk about self-reflection. Always remember, like what Dr. Savaran sharing just now. Be kind, be respectful, educator. I always remember, I carry my family name. And we carry humans' name. Why? We are living in a global village and we are global citizens. So ladies and gentlemen, and at last, I would like to share 5 words, which is we are, after COVID, we know everyone gone through the difficult time. Besides the women taking care of the family, husband, the children, the mother-in-law, father-in-law, your neighbors, your world. What I want to say is learning. We keep on learning. Every day is a sunshine day. Every day is a new day. I'm a newborn baby today. Second word, relearn. Even we brush our teeth, every day we automatically can do it. But we make it, wow, how can I do better to improve? Third word, unlearn. We shouldn't always adding it. Should be the way, right? Add talk, no assumptions. Do not assume. Reduce the misunderstanding and misperception to avoiding a lot of conflicts unnecessarily. Take a deep breath and look in the mirror every day. Say, hi, I love you. You have my support. And be strong. Be confident. Number 4 word, co-create. Why co-create? Everyone, we are good at certain things. We put our expertise in one piece of cake. You don't have to be excellent in everything, but we have to be good at one thing. Last but not least, recreate. To start a learning, say, I love you. To your husband, to your wife, to your children, to your neighbor, to the stranger. Women's Day is not only celebrating for women. It's a sign shows that when the age put in front, when the old put in behind, that is a reflection on sacrifice and love, kindness. AACC, we are an international platform. We are emphasized a lot. Like under the Division of Education and Culture, we have many, many initiatives. Of course, with me or Dr. Savaran or our chairman, Ajay, or also our secretary, Kujaran, or our executive board members is not good enough. We need everybody. With that, I shall stop my sharing and we can open for some different point of views. And maybe you would like to have any certain questions to Dr. Savaran and to me, you can unmute yourself and then stay with us. End of the session, we also have some few slides that are going to share on certain programs that we're going to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry. That was good. Well, we have mentioned about our Miss Hazlina. She is busy with another assignment today. And that's why, ladies, we would have had another extra speaker. But you're most welcome to share whatever ideas that you have. It's not question time. It's something that we would love to hear from you all and maybe share those sort of programs that we can offer to our ladies and which will bring concrete results. So saying this, and Sherry, please do share all the coming up programs on education and whatever the other programs that we have for the women, please. I pass it on to Gucharan or Sherry. Please carry on.
Okay. Thank you. Right. Thank you. Yes. Anyone would like to say something or you would like to voice out or have any questions? And then before end of the session, we're going to asking our chairman to conclude. Yeah, I saw Dr. Chi. Hi.
Hi. Happy Women's Day to all the ladies.
Yeah,
Yes.
wonderful. Thank you.
Hi, Datin. Great to see you here.
Yeah, my brother Ajay with my son, all grown up together. Huh?
Yes. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you. Yes.
Yeah, happy. I was a little late for the first speaker, Dr. Sharadan.
Yeah,
Oh.
Dr. Bren. Yeah.
Yeah. I just pick up maybe a quarter of what you delivered. That was very good.
Thank you.
well, my age, I'm 81. I think I'm the oldest
Wow.
among all of you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still very energetic, Datin. You look good.
My sons are both 50 plus already. So as my daughter. Never mind, as a mother, now a grandmother. But of course, I am supposed to be retiring. But because my children they are taking over my business. I'm in the aesthetic business, aesthetic business. Clara International. Well, my years have gone through rather tough when I was a child. Yeah, when I was a little girl. Yeah, although my father has textile and sundry shops, both two shops. One in Muar, the southern part of Malaysia, and another one in Bukit Pasir. So, Dr. Cherry, you were from JB. Actually, in fact, our family moved to Johor Bahru when I was around 16. Yeah, because my papa failed in his business. So it's not for me to speak now, just to tell you, I had a hard time since childhood. Unlike Dr. Sherry, you were so fortunate with parents who are in medicines. But as time goes by, through a lot of hardship, and today I am what you call the grandmother of Clara International. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes. You know, Ajay knows me better because he's all the time with my children.
I see.
And we share a lot of our time talking about our business. But being a woman, today is Women's Day. I hope we have to find equality among men and ladies and the women, especially when I was a child. My papa is very, very old-fashioned. He said, girls don't have to go to school.
Yes.
If you have good luck, you married a husband,
Please
you will
switch.
be that good. Yeah. That is your best blessing. Yeah, men like that. I mean, not all, but as I say, I have a papa like that, but he's very knowledgeable. He knows science. He knows a lot of Chinese this cultural history. But then the mindset is girls, you just have
No
to be
need.
like a mother, like your mother. But my mother, she really was great. She sent me first to Chinese school. Later on, I was transferred to convent school, Moa. So many of my classmates, they have gone to heaven. Yeah, but I'm still around. And women, in my childhood time, I have to travel by bus to go to convent school. And when my papa failed in his business, I said, I do not want to continue because I'm unable to get what I have been enjoying, money. You know, when my father was running his business, I was free to get money from the cash box by myself. This is interesting. Being a girl, and I'm the eldest. I have 4 brothers and 5 more sisters, but most of them, they are finally end up with university. Because why? When my papa failed in his business, I decided to stop continue my education. So in fact, I was working in Bata shop, Bata shoes. There's a famous name. And then I still attend evening class. I left convent school in Form 2, but then I continue with this evening class until my Form 5. Earlier years, I was in Batu Pahat, and later on, I was in Johor Bahru. Yeah, Dr. Cherry, you are from JB, yeah? So I was there. I continue with evening class and until my Form 5. Well, and the story can continue.
Yes.
After so many years. That is where I am now with
Yeah.
Clara International.
Talk
In
about
business, it's not my intention. I was just passionate to know how your skin can stay healthy and happy. Not that you have to look beautiful, but you have to stay healthy. And that's why I'm 81 now. I have all my own formulation. It had been hard time for a girl who was with nothing in the earlier years. So I went over to UK, Leicester Polytechnic. Now is De Montfort University. I took up medicinal and skincare formulation science. So
Wow.
that's about me. So that was how I carry on. Maybe I let more than myself to share what your life is about. Thank you for knowing me.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Datin, Doctor. Yeah.
Thank you.
I would like to say you are 18 years
inspiration.
old. 18 years old. You're looking at the mirrors. Yeah, I am 18 years old.
Okay.
Great to hear
Everyone.
that.
It doesn't look like
Everyone.
81, no? Doesn't look like 81 at all.
You are an inspiration to all of us. And I think, Dr. Sherry, looking at the time, we should come up with our programs, the
Thank
next
you.
coming
For
programs.
sure.
Having,
Thank
please.
you. With God's blessing, every one of you stay
Thank you very
lucky and
Thank you.
healthy. Yes.
Thank
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, just now we didn't show the slides. Okay. So let me just have a little bit sharing on what we are doing under AACC, especially overall also our women's and education. We are AACC, and we also have our education business school, AACC Business School, as well as AACC e-marketplace. Under our AACC Business School, we do have Europe and UK Master Doctorate Program. Also, we have tailor-made program. Like I think we have medical tourism. We also have a healthcare awareness program. Also, we have a summer camp, winter camp dealing with China, all the what we are doing. Also, we're going to come in with Africa side. And for business entrepreneurs, we do have a degree master. This is under our AACC Business School. And then later the section I'm going to share, we have a AACC language program for a complementary program. Under our AACC e-marketplace, we collaborate with a few platforms, which is under e-commerce platform to assisting major as Asia and Africa, two continents on the goods, all right, and transactions, also to helping the entrepreneur or business have a better understanding. Besides that, and the AACC, we do have a 60 minutes. You ask, we answer. Every month, second week, the Friday is about 2 days later for this month, 10th of March. Today is 8, so 2 more days. And then later, you all can communicate with us, with me. I will send you the Zoom registration link. All right, you ask, we answer. And this is some pictures we are collaborate and what we are doing. We are AACC team. We have our 60 minutes. Remember this is last month, and Dr. Savaran and me. And then also we participated in the Africa Expo. Our chairman, our executive board members, our AGM with all our members. And this is under monthly. We do have a monthly webinar program. It's all free of charge. We will be connect with different continents, with different topics, areas of focus. So stay with us and connect with us and connect with me. I will send you the link. You can see here bilingual when we are doing Asia and Africa, Pacifics, while how we're going to assisting. And the left hand side is our this Africa Expo last month, November. And this is our online during the COVID pandemic. We 2021, right? November 5th, we born newborn baby, and that was during the pandemic. And then also with our executive board members under the leadership of Mr. RJ Liao, our chairman. Then every month we will be initiate with different topics. And this topic I share is on pharmaceutical. I remember pharmaceutical. Maybe that is relevant to what you are doing as well. And also we are doing some leadership training program. Myself and also Mr. Kujaran, our secretary, we are Malaysia HRDF approved license training provider. So we conducted some leadership property management around 300 students online. Next month, we are dealing with China, the Fortune 500 developer, Forest City and IAF. And right hand side, you can see is just now is a signature program and our AACC, we call AABIS, right? Asia Africa Business Investment Summit. This was 2022, 30th of June last year. And this year coming soon, so do stay with us. We will invite a lot of excellencies and former ministers, also ambassadors, and sharing on their nation investment opportunities. That is the last part I would like to share. We do Mandarin program initiated by our AACC under the education and culture. And 2 steps only. First thing you see today is a Women's Day, right? And our AACC Business School. You scan this QR code. Then I give you 60 seconds. Scan the QR code or print screen this. Share with your friend. Scan the QR code for first 30 registration. We give you a complimentary business language and Mandarin business language program. Steps 1, scan the QR code, scan. Second steps, WhatsApp to Dr. Cherry with the below message. Handphone number, +60, Malaysia, country code, 017-233-4882. Scan what? Just scan, see this statement. Together, we can make a difference. That's it. You scan to me, you scan to Dr. Cherry, and then we put you under the registration. The Mandarin class, trial Mandarin class is on 31st of March this month, end of this month, 8 p.m., 1 hour. Right? It's a complimentary. And please provide your name as well, because this is what I'm going to propose to our chairman. We're going to issue a certificate of attendance, e-certificate of attendance from AACC joining with the training provider, ACC Global Consultancy. And that's all what I want to share the message across. Remember, together we can make a difference. Like that thing, we can be 81. I hope everybody, we hope when we are in the age of 81, we can as good as you have an 18 years old heart, encouragement, and the power
You will.
to make
you
a
will,
huge
for sure.
impact.
Yes, you will, for sure. Stay healthy.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we still have 6 more minutes. Anyone want to ask any question?
Yeah, in this 6 minutes, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, you can put it on to us. Any ideas that you want to share with us, any programs that you feel that AACC can do for you, and it can benefit the women folks, it can benefit the youths. Please share with us. Sharing is one good blessing. And I understand we have got a couple of country representatives here. Is there anyone who would like to please say whatever you have in your mind, you want to share it? And please do check if one Miss Lena from Indonesia is here. And taking on, I think we will leave the floor. It's more important that we get someone.
Yes. Okay.
come on
Dr.
board.
Samaran. Hi, Miss Laura, you unmute yourself ready, please. The mic is yours.
Well, you are now welcoming questions, isn't it?
Yes, please.
What can I do? I don't know, because I came in only I think 50 minutes late.
Yeah. It's
Never
okay.
mind.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Never mind.
Never mind, nothing. Yes. Anyone? Miss?
Yes.
Can I share?
Yes, please.
Sure, please.
Sure.
Okay, I'm Rabin here. I'm from Nilai Seremban, Malaysia. Okay, what I feel is that women are beautiful people, and they learn things easily. They adapt to situations, and
Yes.
they empower others. So I feel that the best thing to make a woman more successful is, of course, education.
Yes.
Okay, the learning period should not, the learning session should not stop. Okay, it is a lifelong learning. You know, for example, I know how to make some recipes. I don't stop at that. I continue cooking, I continue learning, I continue experimenting new recipes. So empowerment is something that is very important, that makes without empowerment, a woman don't have that freedom. Okay, if the woman is knowledgeable, the woman is lucky enough to have the time, okay, to spare. So I think every woman can be very happy, and they feel, and also to be successful. That is my sharing. Maybe some has to
Thank
can
you.
comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, definitely true. We agree. Education is where we think on learning, relearn and learn, and recreate and co-create. Thank you very much. Anyone else before we have one more person to share before asking our chairman to have a closing remark?
I understand there is one Miss from Kenya. We have a representative.
Yes.
Maybe she
Okay.
would like to say something.
Yes, Gladys.
Sure,
Gladys.
sure. Please. Yeah, please.
Gladys, do share.
Yes. Yes.
Gladys from Kenya.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
Hi,
Uh,
Gladys.
Great.
how are
Hi,
you
can
today?
you turn on your camera
I can hear
so
you.
we can
I
see your beautiful face?
Okay. Oh my goodness. My question, I wanted to inquire, I wanted to make a request. Now you can see me?
Yes,
Yes,
Gladys.
yes.
Yes, I wanted to request when you are enrolling people for the leadership class, whether the international people can join online, and maybe you can keep us posted on the same, on when we can be joining, so that we can also get the knowledge. We would appreciate.
Sure. Can you just take down? You can take down the number, my mobile. You can still connect with us. We'll be keep you update for every session that we conduct in Malaysia and in China, in Africa. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you too.
Asian countries. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Gladys.
Thank you too.
Kenya.
I think we can have the remarks from our.
Okay, all right. So now time flies. So we still have one more minute. Yeah. Let's put our hands together to welcome the organizer, AACC's chairman, Mr. RJ Liao, to have a closing remark. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Dr. Sherry, Dr. Severin. Really grateful for organizing this very important event for us, right? To really appreciate it. Actually, today I'm trying to keep it quiet because this should be the day for women. We have so many very beautiful women here to share. For me, if I want to say something, I'd like to share this very important thing to me. This is very dear to my heart. I have three very important women in my life, right? My mother-in-law, and my wife. Right? My wife is over there now. She's listening. Yeah, she's listening there. Yeah. So I must say good words. Yeah, but I really appreciate them. Why? Because I come from not that poor, but a government servant family. Now my teacher, my mother is a primary school teacher. My father worked in the government department. Money is not that big, but my parents are able to sell their house and send me to overseas to study. So this is where I'm very grateful. What I have today is all down to them. Without them, I wouldn't have what I have today. Right? This is always in my heart. I would tell to my children every time. I wanted them to know that, and I told my parents that I appreciate what they've done for me. They are now in heaven. And I will always remember them, of course. And the second thing is my mother-in-law. I must say she's the world's best mother-in-law. I'm so grateful. World's best, definitely. You know, if not join world's best, if all of you have, some of you now have a mother-in-law out there, right?
Yeah.
She's very understanding, right? Never give me one bit of pressure, right? And she brought her daughter very well, me to be my wife. Right, so this is now my third important lady in my life. My wife, 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, I left a very comfort zone. I was a CEO of a multinational company in Indonesia. We have international company. I look after the Indonesia business. I have 1,000 staff, right? Company, I've enjoyed expatriate packages. I have a big house, 2 drivers, mates, right? So life is very beautiful and easy. And I sold my share in the company. I have quite a lot of money. And should I decided to leave us to stay, I would have very good life from there. But I decided, sometimes we always have a dream to pursue. So I decided to leave the company, take on the entrepreneurship journey, right? Which in the some time, I feel regretted. Sometimes, when the time is tough, right? But it's only when during this tough time I can see my wife. She's really, really there. I'm not saying this because she's here listening. I say out of my bottom of my heart. We've been through certain very tough time. She's always given me the encouragement, ask me, tell me, never look back, and keep moving on. She's tough. She helped me living out in a very low place, and never give me any pressure as well. So I'm really grateful. So because of my wife, she now brought up my 2 beautiful princesses with great characters and personalities. So so this is where I have, and sometime in life we may not have everything, but I'm very happy that I'm very blessed that I have these 3 women in my life. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of you, ladies and women out there, I'm very proud of you. I respect all of you. I wish you all the best, especially in this International Women's Day. Happy to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the chairman, Mr. RJ. Yeah. Wow, time flies. Actually, just now we start from 06, so now it's 5:04. And Dr. Severin, do you have final words that want to inform everybody before we end our session?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I take this opportunity to thank everyone who is present and who has come from near and far, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again. It was a lovely section, and we are having another section coming up on Friday. Do join us and please ask us whatever. In more than asking, I would say, please share with us what you have, and let's all work out together a better solution, not only for the ladies in terms of education and things, but also in terms of how to increase their income, their living standards, and make it a modern world where opportunities are much for them and there is gender equality. Let's look into that. And this, I would like to end saying that ladies can do anything, okay, anyone. So wishing everyone all the best. Thank you once again. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you,
Yeah.
Thank
Chairman.
Okay, I have something to say.
And
Bye-bye.
thank you,
Something to
Bruce,
say.
and all
Sorry,
of you
Sharon.
Yes,
once
yes.
again.
My
Thank
apologies for disappearing for a while. I had to take a very
Bye.
urgent call. Okay, I was actually looking forward to listen to all of you here, especially on Women's Day, and I'm very happy to be here. It's a good reprise from what I normally do. And yes, all I want to say is that I've had a lot of women in my life, but not the way you think. Okay. So starting from my mother, I had my aunties, I had my grandmother, and later on in life we progressed with so many different interactions that starts on a personal level as well as on a professional level. And I can say for one thing that the main people that actually shaped my professional life were actually all the women leaders that I had in those companies that I worked with. All of them, they were dragon ladies. They were fierce. They were strong, but they were gentle at the same time, and they knew a very good psychological approach on how to mold someone. And I can see that in my mother as well, because I come from a middle-income family, my parents, and my mom was a nurse, a head nurse in a mental hospital. So she could deal with any situation. Psychologically, she knows how to address a certain situation. Until now, she's already 88 this year, and she's still a very strong source of inspiration and strength. My pillar of strength, yeah, my mom. And the rest of my journey points out to the other associates that I've worked with till now with Dr. Cherry, Dr. Severin. They have so much of patience in them. Believe me, they have a lot of patience and they have so much of knowledge that they come with. So I would just like to end by saying that Happy Women's Day to all of you. Thank you to all the women in and out my life for making me who and what I am. And I also, as a parting word to all my trainees whom I normally train, especially from the rural areas, outskirts and all that, as someone mentioned here just now, that there's always this stigma that we are women, we can't do, we are not being able to perform and things like that. I always tell them otherwise, and I'm happy to see that they have prospered. They have just taken on all of the controls and just moving with it and still keeping in touch with me, on certain matters and all that. I'm glad that they're doing that. I said start small. Everything starts with baby steps. Okay, thank you so much. My speeches will never end usually. All right. Thank you.
I have to stop you. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Before I forget.
Lenny from Indonesia. I think Thomas said welcome her to say something. Lenny.
Miss Leniati.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Levia. Okay, before that, ladies and gentlemen, I just put our 60 minutes sharing Zoom link in the chat box.
Yeah.
Also for our free Mandarin complimentary program, the pre-screen, please download and save it. We shall see you, right? Then can we just welcome our representative from Indonesia?
We
lost her?
We lost her. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Don't worry.
Right.
Would anyone else like to say anything? As a parting word for being here. We appreciate there's been some silent people here, but it's okay. You're here to listen.
No, it's Women's Day. All right. So I saw one gentleman sitting there very quiet. If I may call this gentleman with a webinar name called Shireen.
Yeah, Miss Sherry, have you got anything to say? I think she can't hear us, maybe. All right. Miss Rabinder Kaur, Sasrika, is there anything that you'd like to add? Or Miss Navina? Gladys is here. Hi, Gladys.
You know what? I think maybe they are busy to have
Yeah.
prepare for Women's Day dinner. Now it's 5:10.
Finish, right?
With that, yes, we share in
Lacking
our section.
confidence.
We're looking forward to seeing you in our upcoming program. Do stay with us on behalf of AACC once again. And thank you very much for your participation and joining with us. And happy International Women's Day. And remember, when you finish the session, look at the lady in your house and remember, say, I love you. Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye-bye.
Happy
Bye-bye.
Women's Day. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Happy
Bye,
Women's
everybody.
Day.
God bless.
See you
God
on
bless.
God
Friday.
bless.
Bye.
God bless.